My name is Bill Haar Sr. I am the third generation that owns this dinosaur. I was born in '33 and this was taken in '37. There, I was 4 years old. August 10th, 2012, we had our 100th anniversary. Big celebration. We have customers come in here and I hear them say, "What's a 5 and 10?" And a 5 and 10 was exactly what it was. My grandfather sold things for 10 cents. He sold a banana split for 10 cents. Double dip ice cream cone, 5 cents. Chocolate candy made out of chocolate, 10 cents a pound.
We were 15 when we started dating. My name was Hilmer, his was Har, and we sat alphabetically, and that's how we met. Probably people is what I remember most, only by their lives.
When he had his grand opening in 1932, for the addition he put on, he had 31 employees in there because he had these counters that had a register behind each one and at least 2 clerks behind each counter. That's me here next to my grandfather. I bought the store in 1974. It gave me enough room to have a Christmas store, a permanent Christmas store open all year long. It gave me also room for these antiques that we have in here. Those mugs started probably maybe 3 years ago. My son could answer that better than I.
And so one day, the first mug came in was from Virginia Gerlach. It's the Jeff Mulga mug is what it is, really. It's not even, she claims she bought it at a yard sale for 10 cents, and so she brought that in. She was the first one to have a mug hung up. And it kind of grew from there. I have well over 100 mugs hanging. I know where everyone goes, and I know who everyone's belongs to. Bill Massey, Jim Gross, Tony, Kevin, Patrick, and this is Virginia's. This is the first one that was hung. And we do have one deceased. This is Virginia's husband. And I hang his upside down, and that will stay up there forever. Yeah, anytime somebody comes in, I just grab their mug and give them their coffee or their tea and put it back in the same place. I have 2 guys that come in from Philadelphia. One actually works in town here, so he's here pretty much every day. I do have a fellow that lives in Philadelphia who comes up to see his daughter. The root beer barrel. This is our second root beer barrel. We had one early on. It was just Tyers root beer only. I don't know what happened to it. That was before I was born. It broke, I guess, so we replaced it with another barrel. This has been here since probably 55, 56. It's Coke and root beer. And people say there's no other Coke or root beer like it, you know, because it comes out of this barrel.
Back in the 48s, 49, 50s, that's what I did here. I swept the floors, and it was my job to put the canned goods on the shelves in the warehouse for the ice cream bar and the lunch counter. When I started working here, that's what I got, 25 cents an hour.
I started doing models when I was around 12 years old, 10, 12 years old. I got over 1,000 aircraft in the store here, hanging or on display. So I'm kind of out of room here for adding new things. And my wife says that's the only thing I have patience for is building models. I still have my first model. When I was just a little kid, my cousin and I would save our allowance, come down here on a Friday night, buy a model for 29 cents, and pretty much build it and wreck it all in one night.
Today, 5 and 10s are darn near all gone. We had a family meeting and we came mighty, mighty close to closing. And the grandchildren and our children said, "You can't do that. We don't want you to do that. We want you to stay open." And
yeah. My son would be interested probably in running the business too at some time, if it's feasible. Times are a little tough right now, so.
So this is Jonas Haar, one of my 4 great-grandchildren. They want to keep it going, but I don't know how it's going to survive. We're hanging here. You see, there's nobody in here now. I hear you want to be in the 5 and 10 business when you get older. Is that right?
Right.
Right. I heard right. Right. When are you going to start work? You have to be 14, I hear.